Well, it's 2 reds for the price of 1 there. Hit the first one too thin. That's why he caught the second one, and he's left a red on. There's a path for John to this red, to the left corner. He's got a little bit of work to do with the cue ball. It's one of these, you don't want to hit it too thin if you miss it. And this time the flick on the blue helped nicely. Now there's 1 red that looks to be available just above the black, but perfect angle on the green to go into them, should he so wish.
Oh, what a bonus. Into the cue ball properly. Take that, now you see it. Sometimes you just make sure of the pot. Concentrate on getting deep enough on it. Good result though.
5.
One or 2 reds that are available. Certainly a red into the same pocket as the black, and just going round to see if there's one available into the right corner. He's not got an angle on the black where he can play a cannon, so needs precise position here. And obviously there is a red that goes, I think it's 3rd in from the right. 3 reds in the line, the right hand side one. There it is. I think he may just be able to play the run through. He did, played it nicely. Doesn't want to be particularly straight on the black, or as you can see there's a red on the left side of the cluster that will be available, and may even be available to the right middle, which might be the easier way to get on it. Decided rather than playing the right middle, he'd play it with pace. Now, I don't think he can get position on the black, so what he's going to have to do, play a deep screw off the main bunch, back up for blue. It will be bringing reds into play. He's looking to see if he can drop it in, cannon 1 red and stay on the black, but this might be a good opportunity to play the deep screw, but he's not doing.
Yeah, the red he's pushing, he's trying to push it below the black. See that? Brilliant shot.
21.
So now he's got to go into the cluster, not the angle on the black to play for the red just below it. Needs this cannon to work out. Has he always got one to the middle? Is it still on? Just about. He's having a close look, but from where I'm sitting, he looks like he's on it.
Yeah, coming back, the glancing blow off the other red helps this shot. See?
29.
It just helps you control the cue ball. It gives you a little buffer rather than a direct screw shot. So, prime position then.
I know it's early days in this match, but this is a very important visit, I feel, for John Higgins.
36.
As he looks to get another 43 points from this visit, which is 6 reds
37.
needed. There's one of them. Black to follow. Reds in the open. Just needs to keep tight control of the cue ball. But in these situations, you need to show to your opponent, you make one mistake, I'm going to win a frame in one visit. This
44.
is his chance. Make Judd think.
$45. 52.
Little shake of the head there from John. It's just a little awkward, and the reason these shots are awkward, it's where you put the rest head. I remember Steve Davis used to have a little implement that he used to put on the top of the rest to make it cueable. He's going to try and reach this without the rest, but he'll be at full stretch. If that cue ball had just bounced off a fraction, it'd have been so much easier. See, with the trying to get it in between the it's so difficult.
Yeah.
He thinks the way to play it is using the spider. Even more difficult now.
Yeah, using the spider side on like that it isn't really doable these days because there's a little bevel on the side of it. It's not a V.
I think he's going to have to try and stretch here.
Here's Mark Williams when you need him.
He said, "Where's Mark Williams when you need him?"
I think he can get this with the rest. The problem is he's going to have to put the rest head a bit closer to the cue ball,
Yeah.
which obviously leverage then is more difficult. I think he should be all right here. It's not easy though.
And in the end, just make sure that the kiss on the pink. It's worked out nicely.
Yeah, that little jocular comment that he made, it might just relax him a tad. Obviously helps the fact he played a good shot. Now, natural then, up for the red. Yeah, good shot. So, 60 in front. 2 reds, 2 colours.
60. $61.
This red will put him 67 points in front,
66.
with 67 remaining. So just the red and the colour needed to leave Judd Trump needing a couple of snookers.
$67.
Needs the black only, but looking to get on the red. He doesn't want to have a battle with Judd Trump trying to get a couple of snookers. And he's on the red, the insurance red.
74.
There's Pierce on the left, Oliver in the middle, and little Claudia. John's children up on the balcony watching their dad.
75.
And he's got his first frame on the board.
I think the smile say it all. But it was important, and it was an important visit, as I said at the time. And just that little problem
82.
when he had that awkward position with the rest head. But once he'd overcome that little hurdle, he's cued these very well.
83.
All in the heart of the pocket. Good performance.
Don't know if we get a chance.
$90.
Yeah, he was the first green of the break. John was fortunate, wasn't he? Didn't get deep enough, caught the pink, landed on a red. Thing about that is John, and this is to his credit, by the way, he doesn't feel guilty about it. He gets on with it. This has been superb. Come on then. Oh, very good. Well controlled.
So are we going to see the first century of the final here? John has already had 8. The record was 86. That was beaten a couple of
98.
days ago. We're on to century number 89. This would be the 90th.
99.
And it's there for all money now. Wonderful. As we say, a little bit of luck. Ready for 10 up! 10 up, we love that!
104. $105.
And queuing really well. Good signs for the rest of the match, and particularly today's play. As I say, the way it will be done, there's 4 sessions. First session 8 frames, 9 frames tonight.
112.
Tomorrow afternoon 8 frames, and then a possible 10 to play to the finish. But nothing
114.
makes you feel better than a nice century and striking the ball nicely. Had a couple of
170.
half chances, particularly in the second frame, where he was a bit unlucky. He potted the blue and cannoned the pink and finished near the side cushion. So
121.
that little bit of good fortune when he played the cannon off the green in this frame evens itself out, particularly over these longer matches.
126.
And this has been delightful. Just what the doctor ordered.
$132.
What a wonderful break from John Higgins. First decent chance he had. Okay, a bit of luck at the beginning, but he took them with aplomb and has laid down the marker for Judd Trump. You leave me half a chance and I can win frames in one visit. 2-1, Judd Trump.